You're live.
Oh yeah, Trey,
Welcome,
go.
welcome, welcome. Greetings and salutations. It's your boy Trey Proper. I'm a little tired because I just got off work, but we, as always, have a great show lined up for you. Gentlemen, if you will, go ahead and introduce yourselves.
It's your boy Dragon Chills here. Yeah, that's it.
It's your boy Gadoni, and I guess we're gonna suss out who done it today.
You're
And
always
it is
sus.
me. Oh, I mean, yeah, really. And it is me,
Start
the
up
Walking
early.
Dead, the Talking Head, RO Nemesis. And I'd like to give a special shout out to my best friend of 15 years, Garrett Donner. He got married this weekend to his lovely now wife, Cassandra, and it was a gorgeous ceremony.
Oh, that's so cute.
You know, at
Okay.
50,
Congratulations to the newlywed. Your life is now over as you
Welcome
know it.
it can't be
to
that
you.
bad. He's dealt with me for 15 years. Like, let's
He's
just be
saying
real.
So you traded one
hey,
ball of chain for another one?
Yep.
No,
Okay.
he's definitely got two balls of change now.
Oh man, Jesus.
oh,
It's too early. It's too early. It's too early. All right, guys, what you been watching this week?
Uh, I'll take it. I've actually decided to watch something on Netflix called "The Movies That We've Made," which
Mm,
goes into a highlight reel. Well, not like a highlight, but a 45-minute episode of the behind the scenes of what it took to make some of these great movies. Like prime example, if you didn't know that Home Alone almost didn't make it to pictures over over the budget. It was a low budget movie. They projected it to cost what $10 million to make it. It ended up being.
damn, they shot in the same spot. The fuck?
I'll get into it. So it ended up costing 14.7 million. And was it Warner Brothers was the original? Warner Brothers said, "Yeah, we're not going over 13.7." And then they had a back dealing going on with I forgot who the people that did produce it. So soon as Warner Bros said no, we're not doing it, and we're cutting the project, they had the other people say, all right, well we're doing it, and they switched everything out immediately and finished the movie out. So yeah, it's quite
Okay.
amazing to see the behind the scenes. Right now they have season 1 and 2. Season 3 drops next week, I believe, on the 4th, if not the 14th. Um, each season has only four movies. Like season 1 was what Jurassic Park, Ghostbusters, Back to the Future, and I forgot the other one. But yeah, yes, Drew.
we got people
Yeah,
sound
audio.
like we're echoing.
Uh, let's see. Oh,
Build it while we fly, people.
yeah, yeah, I see it. Got it though. Everything good now?
Give us a one in the chat if you think we're sounding good now.
Yeah, see.
Yeah, I got it.
Just
I
want to
had.
make sure we're good. Thanks for coming out, Jason. Uh,
Thanks for showing up. We do appreciate you.
we do appreciate it.
Do apologize for the technical difficulties, and thank you for joining us here on YouTube as the Facebook bastard is being a bastard. But yeah, anyway. Uh,
Um,
Oh,
you
Drew,
want me to
what you
go
been
or
watching?
me? I'm watching The Neighborhood again. It came back for season 4.
It's got 4
Uh,
seasons. What the hell is it?
so The Neighborhood is a show about. It has Cedric the Entertainer as a neighbor, and then the guy who played Schmidt in New Girl, and he plays his other neighbor, who moves into a predominantly black neighborhood, and so his last name is Johnson, right? His last name is John. I know. I'm sorry.
The
His
fuck?
last name is Johnson. So
They might
Cedric the
be black.
Entertainer. Yeah. Well, no. Cedric the Entertainer thinks it's another black person moving into the house, and then when he finds out it's a white guy, shenanigans ensue. So because it it's a good show. I mean, it has some really good episodes
So
so
is it like
far,
the
and
honeymooners type situation? Like,
yeah, kind of. It
the-
is and it isn't, but
okay,
yeah, kind of. It's just they get into shenanigans, and the guy who plays Schmidt really wants him to be his friend, and then the first
uh,
episode of season 4 is hilarious
okay.
because I don't even want to ruin it for you, but
No, no. I'm a little
I'm not going
interested.
to. Just go
What channel?
watch it.
What channel is it? What streaming service is it on?
Uh, I want to say.
Where do you watch it, Drew?
Oh, hold on. Jesus.
How you not know
Oh,
where
by
you're
the way,
watching the show?
the name of that actor is Max Greenfield.
There you go. That's the one.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
I
I'll
may
go.
or may
It
not have watched New Girl a few times.
Yeah.
Oh, I fucking
It
love New
is
Girl. New Girl is
on
awesome.
CBS. I was gonna say CBS. I just want to make sure before I said it.
Okay. All right.
And I think that means
Paramount.
it's also on Hulu.
Yeah, that's what I would end up watching anyway, because I'm not turning on a regular TV ever. I've got too much shit to stream from. But I'll go next. I've of course been watching Y the Last Man. It's a great show based on a comic. Of course, if you know me from anywhere else, I love watching comic book series shit. So I'm excited about it. I've been excited about it since they announced it about 2 years ago. Basic premise: everything on the face of the planet with a Y chromosome dies, except for one guy and his monkey. And I'm not talking about that monkey. He actually has a little chimp called Ampersand that he's running around trying to figure out why all the men died. And he's not living the harem dream that you think it would be. Basically, he's going through the trials and tribulations of being the only man on the face of the planet, and it's great. And it's on Hulu. Yes, I almost forgot
It's
for a second.
also on FX.
And FX, yes. I was gonna fit like dude. I got this. I'm gonna talk shit about him. And anyway, all right. So I suggest you guys go watch it. Ro, what you got?
All right. Well, obviously, What We Do in the Shadows is still premiering. It's season 3, and I love funny vampire stuff and funny stuff in general. FX, in my opinion, has some of the best shows around right now. But the newest episode is Laszlo and not Laszlo. Nandor and Nadia are trying to fight for control of the Vampire Council, and the familiar Guillermo decides that he's going to manipulate both of them. And then he finds out that the person they sentenced to death is Guillermo's friend, and shenanigans just ensue. And then Laszlo is dealing with his other buddy, and his other buddy who has the gambling problem there. I forget his name, but it was a good episode. It was funny. It was worth a watch.
I keep forgetting about it. So I started watching Y the Last Man, and then some other stuff I started watching, and of course anime that comes out every week. I've just double underlined it, so you're gonna fucking watch that show because I love the first 2 seasons. So I'm excited about that. Okay, and that's as well as on FX. So gentlemen, let's get into our coming attractions. All right, so coming up in the news, or what has come out in the news so far, of course, Marvel, Disney, Marvel, Disney. Fuck it, they own them, so we're just gonna say Disney. Disney has another lawsuit on their hands, of course, because of their rights to a lot of their main characters, Iron Man,
Doctor Strange.
who else? Doctor Strange. Yes, some of their most notable characters in the MCU. They're of course based on comic book characters, and those people who created them, sometimes they were their own their own intellectual property. And they were pretty much loaned out to Marvel, who's now owned by Disney, and now they want that money because they're making buku bucks over there. Gentlemen, what do you think about that?
I mean,
go ahead, Darren.
No, you're fine. Go ahead. I'm just gonna say, it makes sense. I would hope that they can make the deal work out whatever way they have to do, so we don't lose out on the potential of what could be going on further in the Marvel, because having to pay out someone extra along with the fact of the matter is paying out to make the movie, it's going to make a big difference.
Scrooge Mickey Mouse let a fucking shell out them coins.
Scrooge McDuck?
No, I said what I said.
Scrooge Mickey Mouse. He meant what he said.
Pay me my money, bitch.
Where's my money?
There you go.
I'm going to sick Pluto on you.
Right.
Drew.
I mean, to be honest, I mean, as do everything. And the thing is some of these people that actually, that's called service right there. I'll tell you what. Some of these people that are created these characters, they have obviously passed on or no longer with us, so they have intellectual property reverts back to descendants of these people or family members that are still alive.
In most cases,
they just want an easy cash grab. And I mean, it is what it is, and I get it. It's technically the intellectual property of the person, and they have every right to do it. And of course, I know Marvel / Disney is going to just probably shell out the freaking money to keep it going. I mean, they'd be stupid not to
But
be honest. I
but we
mean,
don't.
whatever.
So the better question is, we don't know how much these people are going to want because you got to think of it like this: Marvel movies, what, Avengers and all that, billions of dollar movies. You think they're going to ask for a couple hundred, a couple million? So
Even if it's a couple hundred million, I mean, that's the movie profits off of one movie. It's not a big deal.
I'm just
Thanks,
saying.
Trey Proper, for sharing us with one viewer. Sorry.
Yeah. I'm just saying it. I know we all say that we want Marvel to make that deal, but you never know what these people are going to ask for.
Look, all I know is that the way that Disney is right now, and thinking back to the episodes of South Park, it really makes Randy Marsh and that whole Disney status episodes a real mood. A real mood.
I honestly feel like they, regardless of who they are or what they're trying to get, it's still created by somebody in my family. And if you're going to, even if you're throwing us pennies at it, not literal pennies, but something comparable to what they have, you're giving me a piece of it because that's part of my family's legacy. So you should, in my opinion, you should be paying us something for my ancestor or relatives' hard work and their contributions to something that is amazing, that makes people happy.
Right.
And if you're in on Front Street, you're still about making people happy and it's entertainment and everything else. Paying people fucking money. Write a check for $1 million and tell them to go shut the fuck up. That's the best way to handle it, in my opinion. Speaking of Disney, we also had Star Wars Visions that dropped. I watched the first 3 episodes before I passed out, and that was one of the things that I was watching that I couldn't focus on what we do in the shadows. But I enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I was pleasantly surprised, especially by the first episode. I thought we were going to get a little bit more of the chick with the umbrella lightsaber, but hey, I took it. I thought it was great fight scene. I think was that Jack Black in the second episode as the Hut.
Don't give me the line.
Well, it could have been. I didn't look it up. It just popped in my head just now. But
I got you. I'll look it up right now.
Mm-hmm. You got it.
But the song was a little catchy. Of course, I can't remember it because I'm still sleepy. But they had a Star Wars rock band on episode 2, and I don't remember episode 3 yet. So after this, I'm gonna get back on it and try to finish. I think it's 7 episodes total, right?
9 episodes.
9 episodes. Okay. Yes.
Episode 3 was the twins, I believe. If it wasn't the twins, it was episode 4 was the twins.
I was half.
That was a good episode.
Okay.
That was a good episode.
I'll be picking it up there. What did you guys think of it? Darren? Dragon, sorry.
From what I've seen, I haven't watched the whole thing yet. I just haven't had time to watch all 9 episodes. I think I've gotten 4 episodes in, getting ready to start the 5th, and like the first one definitely set the tone, and then it got a little cutesy after that. But
you didn't like the chibi Boba Fett. Come on now, you enjoyed it. If you had that character, he would be right behind you right
now. Well, I mean, technically,
you don't have to show off your toys.
I have a Boba Fett up there, except he's done up like Donald Duck. I'm just saying.
Dragon.
I mean, I'll say same along, Drew. First episode definitely, sets the tone, and you're like, okay. Again, not a fan of chibi. I play Smite, and I've had chibi characters on there. Some of them are, it's either a hit or a miss, and I just, it's.
I would get a bobblehead of a chibi Boba Fett. I would
get a chibi Boba Fett in about a second.
I hate to say it, but I probably would.
I was gonna say, like, you capping like shit.
Sadly, with betting stuff going on this past weekend, I haven't had a chance to sit down and watch it. And it's been on, like, every time I go, I've seen the commercials for it. Every time I go to Disney Plus, it's on my list of stuff to watch, but I don't really throw on Disney Plus for the documentaries while I fall asleep. Because there's this great one, it's just music and sound and, like, different images from all over the world, and it's super relaxing. So, sadly, I have not.
So was Fantasia to the end.
Fantasia is a good movie.
It is. It's overall. I'm just fucking around. Okay. So in addition to that, we also had Venom, Let There Be Carnage. Should have been called Maximum Carnage, but fuck Sony. That's coming out.
And it should have been rated R, but fuck
And it's
Sony again.
PG-13.
Again, yes.
It's Venom, maximum disappointment. We know this.
There you go. I like that. We should have named the episode. Dude.
I think
Apparently Leo
agree
agrees
with
with
us.
us.
Every
Yes.
fucking show. Every show. I'm gonna get a Leo cam. I'm gonna get a Leo cam so I can
man.
see him barking his balls off when I'm on a show.
Yep.
Sorry about that, everybody. I'm sure it blew out somebody's eardrums. But yeah, you how do you guys feel about it? I don't think I have anything else to say.
Go ahead, Darren. You first.
I mean, there's nothing more than we're all going to say. It's going to be we're going to love Woody Harrelson for what he's going to do the best he can in the role, but for a movie, it's going to be disappointing because you have two of the most violent and most disrespectful and carnage characters, and you're going to put them in PG-13. So you're going to see arms ripped off, arms ripped off, heads bit off, and there's no blood or anything to go along with it. You're not going to have the F-bombs and the straight up just disrespect that you would expect from this.
They weren't really cursing in the comics, but yeah, I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
Ro?
Yeah, but I want
Drew?
the rated R. I want the rated R just because of the gore. I want the gore factor.
Okay.
I mean, again, I'm gonna go into this movie with such low expectations. I'm probably gonna walk out and go, that wasn't half bad. But
Well, and that's where I
You
think
get what
that's
I
where I'm going to
mean,
come
like-
in. I'm going to play devil's advocate for a minute. If I can get past my desire for the gore, and I just sit here, and I look at it for maybe they have better CGI than the first one. Maybe they just interact better than the first one. Maybe I can come out of it with just a decent understanding. Like, it's just like a decent, I see what they tried to do here as a action movie, rather than what they did as a comic book movie. And then maybe it looks decent in that way. It's entertaining in that way. If you're asking me to go against my comic book standards, then no, I can't. But I know already it's not going to be what I want it to be. I guess, hey, maybe we get a Zack Snyder's cut that's done on the format that Godoni loves so much for his Justice League.
Oh God, not the 4.3. God, not the 4.3.
No. I'm not paying a red cent for this fucking movie. I'm not doing it. I refuse. Fuck Sony. Fuck Tom Hardy. And dare I say, fuck Woody Harrelson. Because no. Not satisfied.
And thank you, Brittany. At least somebody noticed I sneezed. These guys don't give me enough credit.
Are you
Dude, when did you sneeze?
I thought, when we're going into this, I had a sneeze come up, and the only one that caught it was our viewers. So,
thank you. We appreciate you.
this is what they come for. See, they do come for us. They do come for us.
I guess we can all be in agreement here that
Yes.
we're all gonna. Hey, I look at it like this. Remember how we said, what's his name, who did Transformers? Michael Bay ruining our childhood one movie at a time. Sony ruining our Marvel characters one movie at a time.
I mean, they still have a shot with Spider-Man.
Anyway,
Well, 'cause
all
that's
right. So
actually Marvel. That's Marvel.
they're all Marvel, but it's the
No,
production
I know,
company.
but Marvel's
So,
the actual one producing it.
one more notable thing before we get into the last bit. New Mario movie's coming out. We got a new Mario movie. It's animated, of course, which I accept. I'm okay with them animating because
Yes.
Mario is a pretty hard concept to do live action. We've seen it with John Leguizamo and rest of soul, forgot his name, the guy who played Mario. And
Haskins.
yes, they did. People shit on that movie because it's a video game movie from the 90s. Yes, it wasn't the best thing in the world. It wasn't, but I still kind of enjoy
Nothing's
it.
impossible.
I got the question with that. What video game movie was actually great?
Dude, we would be here all night if we talk about video game movies. We
No,
would be here all night.
I'm just saying there hasn't been one that's
Another
been
that
great.
wasn't great. Double Dragon.
I was gonna
That
say.
not
God, I remember that movie.
See, I enjoyed the Silent Hill movie. I'll say it. I enjoyed the Silent Hill movie. The first one.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Which
There hasn't been very many good video game. Actually, I can't think of a good video game movie.
I can't either. Like, no. Tekken.
The only thing I could think of would
God,
be
no.
the original
Not
Resident
not
Evil,
Tekken,
but even then, that's not great.
not
Don't you dare
DOA.
say that was a decent one. Don't you dare say that
I
was
was
a
gonna
decent one.
say the original Resident Evil. Yeah, no, poo poo. I poo
I'm
poo
too
you,
okay.
sir.
I was gonna say I am to Resident Evil what Trey is to comic books, and
I got one. I
anyone
got
knows
one.
me.
I got one. I got one.
Well,
I
now
got
I
one.
know how to trigger him. Good shit.
I got one. Golden Eye.
No,
It was a movie before it was a video game.
Yeah.
I know. I'm fucking.
I was about to say.
around. Calm
Okay.
down.
All right. But yeah, so we got Seth Rogen playing Donkey Kong. We've got Chris Pratt playing
Charlie.
Mario.
Charlie Day as Luigi,
Yes.
Jack
yes.
Black as Bowser.
Oh, it's gonna be awesome.
It's really a star-studded cast. I think it's gonna be great. And I can just picture Charlie Day as Luigi and actually playing it really well.
Being scared and frightened, and yeah, I just remember him. I just think of him
Mario?
shrieking on. Yeah, I think I'm shrieking on "It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia." That's what I'm loving. So I'm looking forward to that. What about you two gentlemen on the top? What are you thinking?
I'm just curious of which story they're going to go around. Are we going to get like the N64, just going through worlds? Are we going to go through the Mario Odyssey where he's going through different planets? I mean, I'm just kind of curious what they're going to do with this.
It's a plumber who went down the pipe. It's probably going to be based on the cartoon we had that nobody remembers.
You're talking about the original cartoon?
Yeah.
Man.
That was on Netflix for a little bit, actually.
It was.
It
I
was?
own
Yes,
that.
it was.
Yep.
I
Oh,
own it on DVD.
I want to watch that again. Nostalgia bomb. Anyway, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited for it. Speaking of Netflix, we also had the release of Netflix. Ta-dum! The sound it makes. I hate saying the word.
We actually forgot one there,
I'm
Trey.
excited too.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. Apologize.
forgot
Go
one.
ahead.
Bro,
We
take
I
forgot
was
it.
to
gonna
talk
say,
about
I'm looking forward.
American Horror Story.
I hadn't finished my train of thought yet.
Oh, my bad.
So,
Go ahead.
I apologize.
I'm looking forward to it. But just a side note, Bob Hoskins and what was his
John
name?
Leguizamo.
John Leguizamo were not the first two characters to play Mario and Luigi live. They were all. It was Captain Lou Albano played him first on the cartoon series that nobody remembers, like Trey said. But I'm looking forward to
don't
it.
say nobody remembers because we remember.
We remember. I was joking.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And actually, I do have a video game movie that was really good. Prince of Persia and Tomb Raider. Not Jolie Tomb Raider, but the new Tomb Raider. That new Tomb Raider was good.
I'll give you Tomb Raider. I'll give you that one. But Prince of Persia?
I liked it.
Fair enough. You're entitled to your opinion, even if it's wrong.
Actually, and the Warcraft movie. There was a Warcraft movie.
Yeah, the Warcraft movie was good. I enjoyed it, and I wanted to see more. And I've never played WoW.
You talking about with Paula Patton as Orc?
Yeah. Paula Patton. That's the whole reason why I like that movie. Paula Patton as an orc.
I was gonna say Assassin's Creed, but that wasn't a very good movie.
I didn't watch it.
Oh God, no, please don't.
Okay, all right.
Please don't.
So 3 weeks from now, we're gonna talk about video
Pokemon the
games.
first movie.
Pokemon the first movie. You evil bastard. You evil bastard. We're not gonna do that.
Detective Pikachu was good.
Yeah, I actually enjoyed
Week
that.
after
Sonic
next.
was good.
Sonic was good. Damn it! Week after next, we're gonna talk about video game movies. All right. Anyway, Ro, we almost forgot one. Almost skipped over you, but yes, you had one you wanted to speak of specifically.
Yeah, actually, because it's the halfway point of American Horror Story, and that means the way that they're doing this season is it's 2 separate stories, and the first one has ended last Wednesday, and so to not spoil anything, the presence of this one was there's a pill. Artists take it. If they're creative, they become geniuses at what they do. If they don't, they become pretty much zombies, mindless ones. And actually, for a first start of it, it was an amazing series. The end was actually kind of a letdown. There really was. Talk about maximum disappointment. It really, really was. And it built up this great story, and then just feel like it rushed the ending so hard because of the split that it just kind of fell short. I'm not gonna spoil it, but if I had to give it, I guess our rating system, the end episode just gets a small one, while the overall season probably got a large from me. But
Okay.
with,
Well,
with that
you're
being
also a
said-
huge fanboy of the show, so.
Yeah, well, and then the next season, the next part is the aliens in Area 51. Already, I'm disappointed because I found out there will not be a lot of Naruto running in it. They confirmed that there will be zero Naruto
Nobody's
running in this one.
running with their arms behind them.
Dude, I just wanted to see just droves of them getting mowed down legally. That's what I wanted. I wanted to be on placid on CNN. Idiot kids tried to storm something they had no business doing. So, I have horrible humor. But anyway, so moving into the last one for our coming attractions, Netflix had their ta-dum. So that they dropped a lot of the things that are coming back in the next coming season, in the next upcoming season. The Witcher 2 is dropping December 17th. I'm hella excited for that. I've been singing Toss a Coin to Your Witcher since the first time I heard it. And I'm going to keep singing it, Drew. I don't care how much you hate the song. Big Mouth Season 5 is dropping. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, I mean, I fully appreciate that song. I'm actually working with a buddy of mine who plays the drums. We're working on another metal cover of it. So
Really? You need some vocals
yeah.
on that? You might need some help over there.
no, I got that one.
You
I
sure?
got that one.
You sure? You need
I
a
got
baritone over there. I'm just saying. Anyway, Big Mouth Season 5 is coming out. Love Big Mouth. Hilarious cartoon. Adult cartoon. I think you should make your kids watch that, but I'll save that for another show. Cowboy Bebop's trailer dropped, and it looks amazing. It's pretty, it's beautiful, and the people fit. So hopefully it does not disappoint us like a lot of different anime adaptations. Stranger Things is getting another season. Sorry, I've already talked about that. And shout out to Brittany. You is getting another season. They're coming back with season 3. So I'm excited about that as well. What's up?
Can't forget about Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai.
Oh yeah,
December 31st.
Cobra Kai. Yeah. That is a dude show. That is a dude show. So I'm looking forward to that.
I had one I was going to talk about with the Netflix, but now with our given update on game, movies, and shows, I'm gonna save that little tidbit of information for that one.
Okay. All right. And you said something about a Magic series?
Well, that's what I was just talking about. I'm gonna tap that one. It's not gonna untap till our opponent's next turn.
Oh, okay. All right. Fair enough.
So that way we skip a week and then
And then
it'll
he's
untap
using
that.
magic funds for you. Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Good God. Tons of mana. I have
Need
Magic
land.
cards
Need land.
somewhere around here. I got some. Anyway. Okay.
You
So
gonna
that's
tap
for
5
our
and throw a lava axe at him?
Yes.
We really
Oh yeah.
it's
Forgot
really
all about the lava
scorching
axe.
ray.
Yo, lava
Yeah,
axe is
real
my
lightning.
move.
Your upkeep, huh?
It's a real lightning bolt of a show. A real shocking experience.
I counter that. I need something blue to throw at you right now.
Okay, I tap one blue, one colorless, and say negate.
All right, so that's it for our coming attractions. Now we're getting to our main topic for the evening. We called it out on last show. We're going to talk about some crime movies. Not specifically, but we're going to talk about different crime movie tropes. Each one of the gentlemen here has selected a different trope that they think is their favorite, and they've chosen a movie. A Weekend Herb is here.
Hold on.
Herb?
How's a Weekend Herb and it's Monday? Are you on vacation still? If you ain't on vacation,
Probably.
then Weekend Herb
That
is
man
gone.
gets more vacations we need to know about. Checking out the comments. Shamika says, "Oh Lord," and Brittany Payne says, Angelina Jolie was so sexy in Tomb Raider. She was alright. I liked her better in Maleficent. Yeah. Anyway.
Wanted.
She was alright in Wanted, but she's
Mr. and
not
Mrs.
at the
Smith.
top of my list.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Regardless, in Tomb Raider, you would have hit that.
Yeah. Oh,
Fun fact, if anyone wants to go see some AJ boobies, go watch Taking Lives.
You said taking what?
Taking
crime
Lives with
movies.
Ethan
All
Hawke.
right.
Okay.
So-
It's actually a crime movie. It's a detective movie, but yeah.
It is. Each of the gentlemen here selected a different trope. And I don't know what order did I say? Shit, I
You
had
go
it
first.
somewhere. I go first? Yes, I
Yeah.
go first. So I have prison crime movies. And I think the prison crime movies are great. They give us a depiction of how some people who are in the industry they've had their experiences there, or they've experienced them secondhand from talking to individuals who have been incarcerated. And notably, as a black man, I think it's good, and somebody who does not go to prison, it's a way for me to get a look at some shit that I don't want to get into and just sit back and watch. Like one of my favorite shows of all time was Oz, but one of my favorite prison movies of all time is none other than Shawshank Redemption, starring Tim Robbins, Morgan Freeman, and a star-studded cast of others. It's definitely touching. I had no earthly good reason to be watching it at the age that I watched it. Didn't understand half the things that was going on in the movie, but it's still, to this day, I could watch that movie over and over again and be ready to cry when Red is in that apartment. And it's like, yo, I'm not crying, you're crying, but I cried everything. Gentlemen, have you seen Shawshank Redemption? If you haven't, I'm kicking you off the fucking show right now.
I feel like Darren's about to say he has yet to see Shawshank.
I was saying, why are we all looking at Darren for this one? Dragon, have you
Please
seen
tell me you've
Shawshank
seen that.
Redemption?
Please tell me you've seen Shawshank Redemption.
I've seen part of it. I never finished watching the whole thing.
Oh my lord!
God damn.
We have to kidnap him, gentlemen. We have to kidnap him, strap him to a chair, and pry his eyes open and make him watch all this. Shawshank Redemption is Shawshank Brittany Payne on YouTube. Shawshank Redemption is better and better every time I watch it. Well, he said he sees part of it, so he's not fully banned.
It's not bad. It's not bad. You know what, Darren? I'm putting you in the exile zone. How about that one?
Wow.
Basically.
I'm going to return on your next upkeep.
Oh my God. We are not doing this. We are not. This is not snack flicking magic. Okay?
You know what, Trey? You know what I just thought about would have been another good prison movie to put up there?
What's that?
Life. Life would have been a good one.
See, so Life is a great one. Life is a good one. It's a comedic prison crime movie. It hits home, yes, and it hits hard, but it just doesn't have the same feeling as Shawshank. And it's not, there are the R word that happens to Tim Robbins' character in that movie. He fights for his life, and the scene where the guys have him cornered, and he has a shiv, and he's like, "You gonna do me?" And him. He's like, "You're gonna start off with your pretty mouth." He's like, "The human body," and that line. Like, if I was an actor, I would probably do that as my little audition tape. But when he says, "If you put anything in my ear and something's in my mouth," automatically the human brain locks down, and it takes them crowbars. Speaking of which, crowbars to pry my mouth back open. So you do it if you want. And he told them that shit, and they did not. They just beat his ass. So that was a win for me. Like, nah, you're not. This is going to stay a virgin. Nope, it's not going to happen. So,
Herb came in with "Life is the best." Real talk. He still ain't take my cornbread.
Facts.
I don't know how you didn't go with The Rock, though. Really, like, come on.
You got some honorable mentions? That's where he's at. You got some honorable mentions?
I mean, 3 Mile, The Rock.
But I chose prison movies because the Shawshank Redemption is close and near and dear to my heart. So,
you're fine.
Yeah, that's what I'm going with.
I love Shawshank. Love Shawshank.
It's a great movie. And the way he escaped the prison. I'm spoiling a damn near 20-year-old movie at this point. I don't care. But him ordering, like, Morgan Freeman's character was the get it guy. He was the guy you talk to about getting things. And him getting an 8x10 of I don't know the white lady's name. Big titties, long hair. Pick one.
Hey,
getting
man,
the poster of her
somebody.
and then climbing through a mile of shit, piss, and unspeakable things to freedom, and then going down to Costa Rica and escaping. Like, it makes me want to cheer every time I watch it. So, but yeah. Okay. All right. That was mine for prison crime movies. Drew.
That's me. I selected the Whodunit. The Whodunits, and I went with, I don't know, my favorite, Clue. I went with Clue. The Butler did it, if you haven't seen it. Or it could be 4 other endings from that movie because it has 4 endings.
Yes.
And I always watch it where it shows every ending.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I mean, it's just got a cavalcade of cast. It's got Tim Curry, Christopher Lloyd, Madeline Kahn. Who else is in there? Martin Mull. There's just so many people in that, and Tim Curry does such a great job in that movie.
I'm going to be bedridden when that man passes. I'm not even going to lie. I love Tim
Yeah.
Curry.
Okay.
I love
I
Tim Curry.
judge my friends by where they've seen Tim Curry.
Oh, Rocky. I will, and I'm gonna put this out there right now. I have no qualms going to a Rocky Horror Picture Show. I will wear the fucking garter belt. I don't care. I will fucking do it. Full pride. Let's go.
I have. I will proudly sit there and say I have dressed like Frankenfurter. No shame. Zero shame.
Yeah, I mean,
Judge your mama.
I mean, obviously, Tim Curry for me would be it from when I was a kid.
Mhm.
But I mean, Clue. Don't forget, he was also the voice of the hunter in the animated Jumanji. I mean, he's done so much for the world. I mean, I just wish he wouldn't have had a stroke and
Oh, the animated Jumanji. Okay, yeah. Go ahead.
yeah. Animated Jumanji.
Mhm.
I mean, he's been in a ton of stuff. You
Legend.
name it, he's done it.
Legend.
He's a legend. Clue,
So
though.
No, the movie Legend
if
is
you've
what I'm
never-
talking about.
Darren, please tell me you've seen the movie Clue.
Yes, I see.
Okay.
Okay,
All right. Dude.
I would say if you've never seen it, go look it up, find it. It is definitely worth a watch. It is
Yes.
definitely hilarious. It is funny.
It ages with
Yeah,
it ages well.
It was hard for me because it was either Clue or I was gonna go with Knives Out, which was my runner-up, which was also
That
a
was a
really good
fantastic
whodunit.
movie.
I did not watch Knives Out. I did not watch that yet. I do need to add
You
that
should
to my
watch
list. Yeah.
You should.
You should watch
It's really
Knives
good.
It was a very smart whodunit movie.
Mm.
Very, very well done. Yeah.
Okay.
So well done that it's getting a sequel.
Did you know that Tim Curry was in Freakazoid?
Yep.
Yeah.
Dude, he's
Sorry,
been in a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah, he
So
wasn't.
good.
Oh yeah, he was Captain Hook in a Peter Pan cartoon as well. Captain Hook was freaking swole. He was jacked. But
He was Long John Silver in Muppet Treasure Island as well.
yes, he was. Yes, he was.
Yes, he was.
Okay. All right. Anything else on Clue? Everybody's seen it. Everybody loves it.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Such a
All
great
right. I want to watch that again. I would actually buy it on Blu-ray. Anyway. All right. The person who never watches movies. What did you choose?
You know what I want. You know what I want to do, but I can't do it. But anyway, read between the lines. Read between
Oh
the
well,
lines.
as much as I curse on this show, shit, fuck that.
But nonetheless, as we go down the tropes, I chose heist movies, and I had so many wonderful, great things I could have chosen between the Fast and Furious series. There's plenty of
Alpha
those
Jaws.
there.
Look, man,
And
all I'm saying
heist
it's all about
movies.
the family. It's all about the
All
family.
about the family, exactly.
Herb is in the chat. Don't get him started.
But nonetheless,
Shut up, Herb.
but on the real though, there are a lot of great heist movies. Between some honorable mentions would be Heat, Dead Presidents, Set It Off. I mean, there are plenty of great ones. But I went a little bit outside the box on my heist movie, and I chose Now You See Me. There goes the picture. I chose Now You See Me. I'm a sucker for magic, and it was a great story that you can understand, you can keep along with, and just to see how they pulled everything off at the end to pull the wool over everyone's eyes. It was a great thing to see. So I enjoyed that for what it was. So yeah.
Good family, fun, pretty wholesome. It's an amazing movie. It's an amazing series, and I honestly hope they get another one.
Come on, the ultimate heist here, really? You got to steal the Declaration of Independence.
Really?
All right.
They are making it.
All right, Nicolas Cage.
Sorry.
All right, Nicolas Cage.
They are making a third one?
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
Really?
And chick, the redhead from the first one, I believe, is coming back.
Okay.
Okay. That's good.
Okay.
I mean, again, that's information that is a year old, but I mean, it could be happening.
Well,
the
you know what
cast
happened
of that-
last year, so
Just like when Disney announced that Guillermo del Toro was going to do a Haunted Mansion, and then he wasn't doing a Haunted Mansion, but now they are doing a Haunted Mansion, and they just said who was going to star in it, and I can't remember who it was.
okay.
But yeah,
So,
actually, let me look at
the cast of Now You See Me is what really sold it for me.
Mhm.
I love Woody Harrelson. I love Jesse Eisenberg. I love Wait, but fine. I'll give you that. I'll give you that one. You know, I like Ruffalo. It was Morgan Freeman's in
Ruffalo.
it. Like Ruffalo.
Well,
Look, you can calm down with Mark Buffalo now. All right.
Mark Buffalo. You don't want to Hulk up
Buffalo.
out there?
Oh,
Just cover him some Frank's Red Hot. Make him some Scar.
You did not.
Yes.
Mm.
It did.
Did everybody watch Shang-Chi? Because you know why I'm angry right now. But anyway,
Yes.
keep going.
No, so the cast really sold it for me, and you're right. It was great, wholesome fun, and it was
Mhm.
just you wanted every trick to know how it was done. And I think it was done great, and I love the plot twists, and you know, I'm a fan of plot twists and a half. So
Oh yeah,
Always try
it's
to
a great,
figure
it's a
out.
great series.
You know, always try to figure out the
Oh,
angles.
yes, it is. It is in development.
Okay.
With Michael Caine and Dave Franco attached to it right
Mhm.
now. And
What else is
David
Dave
Gould,
Franco
I
doing?
believe, is the guy who directed the first two, is directing this one as well.
That's great. That's great. Okay. Um.
Rogue.
Yes.
uh,
It's like, did
So
we do?
Rogue
Did we
got-
do him already?
Ro got organized crime movies, and Ro had a hard time picking between organized crime movies.
I don't know
But-
why.
Being a New England-based man, there's only one that comes to mind. That
Hold on for a
you know,
quick
I was
sec.
in-
Hold for a quick. Cheesy, yes. Almost every Guy Ritchie movie is considered a heist movie.
Snatch,
Guy
another
Ritchie
good
sti-
heist movie.
Stealing our hearts. one at a time.
Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. Yes, we can go down with 8 heads in the duffel bag. We can continue going down the list of Guy Ritchie
Mhm.
movies.
Eight Heads in the Duffel Bag was Guy Ritchie?
I believe it was.
I don't think that was Guy Ritchie.
Pesci, right?
Yeah, I don't think that was Guy Ritchie.
Okay.
I don't think that was a Guy Ritchie film. That was a good movie
Yes.
because when the heads are in the duffel bag and then they're like talking to him, that shit was hilarious.
So I was getting my hair cut the other day for this wedding, and I actually quoted this movie, and the entire barbershop proceeded to quote it with me, and that is The Departed. You have Matt Damon, Mark Wahlberg, Leonardo DiCaprio, Jack Nicholson, stars Baldwin's in it too, and Scorsese. Not Martin Scorsese. What am I drawing a blank on his name? He played the police captain, Cadoni.
Oh,
Was
shit.
it? I think
Shit.
it was
I got it.
Sheen.
Somebody help me.
Sheen.
yeah, Martin Sheen.
Martin
Sheen, that's
Sheen.
what it was.
Yeah.
It's a very, very not family friendly movie. It's a lot of swearing. It's a lot of blood. It's
Nicholas
a lot
Cage.
of questionable choices. But I
Are
love it.
you a co-op?
I completely forgot Vera Farmiga is in that.
Yeah. How's your
The
mother?
mom
Good. She's tired from
the
fucking
Bates
my father.
Motel, Yeah. Dude, I haven't seen The Departed since I watched it in theaters in 2006.
I watch that every time it's on.
Dude,
It just
how do you-
makes me.
It was good. It's not a like I can go back and rewatch Godfather 1. I can go back and watch Untouchables. There's just some movies after you watch it, then you get everything. It's
I
like
laugh every time I watch that. I laugh. Anthony, what's his name? Anthony's in it there. The big black guy there. Kangaroo
That-
Jack.
Not the big black guy.
Anthony Anderson.
Thank you. I could not. As soon as I said Anthony and I couldn't figure out his last name, I'm sorry. Don't crucify me here.
Mhm.
Oh shit, he was in that too.
Yes, he was.
Yeah, he
Ray
was.
Winstone.
Yeah.
Ray
Yeah.
Winstone was in that. The guy from Sahara or whatever the hell it was. Or no, not Sahara. What was the one where Matthew McConaughey, Fool's Gold. He was
Yep.
in Fool's Gold.
Yeah, so it was just really a star-studded cast, and I think, to be honest, like it's one of my favorite movies of all time. And when it comes to mob movies, it's probably my #1 favorite mob movie. And I mean, it was a tough choice. Just Knockaround Guys
Better
made it
than
on there.
Goodfellas?
Casino.
Yeah, better than Goodfellas for me.
Sheesh.
I
Well,
mean,
no,
it's so the story is based around Whitey Bulger, and I like that. I like that
Mhm.
it's based upon him.
Mhm.
They don't say this is him, but I'm Irish, so the Irish Mafia, local hometown area. I'm perfectly okay with this movie. The humor gets me. Who are you? I'm the guy who does his job. You must be the other guy.
It's so fucking smart. It's just a smart ass movie, and the hits keep coming. It's if you have not watched it, I suggest you go watch it. I'm pretty sure everybody here who's watching us has watched it and thoroughly enjoyed it.
I would say it's again another one of those things you don't see how it's going to end. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Fuck it. It's an old movie. You can spoil it. But
it's Blood
Leo doesn't make it. And Leo don't die in many movies.
Matt Damon don't make it either.
Like what? fucking Mark makes it. Like wait, what?
With the surgeon gear on too. He's in there with like the skull cap and he's got the like operator's hat there, like surgeons wear, and he's got the gloves on and the booties on his feet. And he just shoots Matt Damon in his part. Yes. It's great.
All right, fuck it.
Go ahead, look at Cheesy's comment.
Hey, Ro, you gotta read that. Read that in a Boston accent, please.
Got a movie set in Boston. You need somebody who can play a cop who doesn't need to fake the accent. Get Marky Mark on the phone. We got him. He's coming in. We got him, guys.
He went and bought the car and have a yacht.
Can't be a fake co-op.
Oh God.
Go get my donkeys. You got your donkeys?
You could be anything you fucking want, but you are never gonna be a Massachusetts state cop.
It's a fucking great movie. Gentlemen, we have run through all of our topics, so of course now it's time for our lightning round of shit that we just feel like talking about. Out of all of the crime different tropes, let's have this argument because we're going to eventually have it anyway when we get off the damn call. So, best crime movie bar none of all time. Dragon, go first.
I don't know if this is considered a crime movie. Gangs of New York.
Good one. I like that. Okay. Drew.
I'm going to go with The Untouchables.
All right.
That's a top favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I'm going to sit with again, another Boston favorite in The Boondock Saints.
All right. I am going to be an asshole right now, and I'm going to say The Godfather 2. I win hands down. Good night, everybody. It's been fun.
Trey, we discussed this, right? My bad, Troy. We discussed this, right?
Wow. Okay, Brianna.
Godfather 3 just doesn't get mentioned, okay?
It doesn't. That's why I said 2. All right, wicked noise.
I respect your opinion, but Godfather 3 doesn't count.
Hey, wait, as you go like this, hey, Trey, I knew it was you. You son of a bitch.
You knew someone had to do it, huh?
There's a lot of great crime movies, though, man. Like, we can't really
there's a plethora of good crime movies. I mean, you have Godfather 1, Godfather 2, The Godfather That Shall Not Be Named.
Actually, have you watched The Highwaymen, actually?
Highwaymen was a great film.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, it was Netflix.
Yeah, it was Kevin Costner and Woody Harrelson.
Oh,
and they are the Texas Rangers that if you go back in history, you realize that Texas Rangers got decommissioned after a while. They were too violent to really hold down jobs, and a lot of them couldn't. But they reinstated them to hunt Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah,
and Bonnie and Clyde were the people's bad guys. Like, everyone loved them. And what's crazy is at the end of the film, they go through and show the actual photos from Bonnie and Clyde.
Oh wow!
And like the car with them in it, and everything.
Underline that.
So,
no, it is a bloody movie, and it is a good movie.
Mm.
American Gangster is a fantastic movie.
Oh yeah.
Yes, thank you, Cheesy, for that mention of American Gangster.
Oh yeah.
You guys want me to hear Trey swear me out right now? You know what else was a great crime movie? Man on Fire.
That was a great crime movie. It was great.
Come on, Trey. Tell us your thoughts on Man on Fire with Dakota Fanning and Denzel Washington, and that very, very sad ending.
Fuck that movie and fuck
See,
you.
I got it.
It's a good movie, though.
It's a good movie. It's a good movie, but I cry at movies. Okay, it's my thing. I just can't help it. I'm an emotional individual.
Why?
I wish you had more time.
What about Equalizer 1 and 2? Also good crime movies.
Yeah, Would you consider those crime movies though? Because they were more like just action fighter. Denzel showing his slow Aikido abilities that they sped up on purpose, like he's the new Steven Seagal, only black. Like, come on now.
What I'm saying is he was dealing with the Russian mafia.
Yes, he
in the
was.
first one.
Yes, he
Now,
was.
I was gonna say a movie that I hated for Denzel had to be, was it Out of Time, when he was the cop and Paula, was that Sanaa Lathan was in it.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I
that
saw
was not
that
a
one.
good
So he was a local sheriff who was cheating on his wife. Or no, he was with somebody who was cheating on her husband, and came across some drug evidence money, and she borrowed it for this cancer research that she needed to do to save her life. And come to find out, they kind of stole the money, and he just went through one bad mistake after another after another. Yeah, it was just a movie of him just making bad mistake after bad mistake,
Mhm.
trying to chase
Alright.
after this woman.
I got another good one.
Mhm.
Two Guns.
Oh
Denzel
yeah,
and
more
Mark
Marky Mark.
That shit was amazing.
All right, so I got an audible question for everyone. Favorite
Alright.
Denzel Washington role?
Hmm.
Give us the movie you love him from best.
John Q.
John Q. There it is.
John
Right
Q's
off of
good.
Start from Dragon. That's a great one.
John Q's good.
Kadoni,
Training Day.
Training, fantastic fucking movie too. This isn't a negotiation.
I'm gonna go.
King Kong ain't got nothing on me.
Facts. For me, it's a toss up between it's Fences and it's the Book of Eli, because I'm an action. I love action. I think he was amazing. I think he acted amazingly in that. But Fences, the story of it, because I didn't even know about the original play. I saw the clip on Facebook where James Earl Jones was doing this, the speech where he's talking to his son and everything, and as a father, kind of spoke to me. But then seeing Denzel's version of it when he did the play, and then seeing him and Amanda Waller, forgot her name, crap, but her playing the wife's role and saying that movie, like, yeah, of course I cried, of course. But it's, for me, it's a toss up between those.
All right. So I will watch this movie every time it's on. I have studied this particular event quite a bit through high school and being an adult. I love Civil War and I love war movies. And anytime you put Matthew Broderick, Denzel Washington, and Morgan Freeman in a movie together around Civil War with Glory, you're goddamn right I'm going to watch that. And that is my favorite role he's ever been in.
God damn.
It's
Wasn't that movie
the
4 hours?
whipping and the one fucking tear.
Oh my! That to me, when I first watched it, because I actually watched that in high school, which was, I think, impressive being a freshman in high school and watching that movie.
Mhm.
I don't think we should have ever been allowed to watch it in high school, but I think it was by far cemented him as one of my top 15 favorite actors.
Mhm.
That is correct. Viola Davis is
Viola
that-
Davis.
the person.
Sorry, my bad.
And Cheesy Fries said Malcolm X. Yes, another
That was
good
a
Denzel movie.
fantastic one too.
You ain't gotta say it like that, Cheesy. Viola Davis, Trey. Her name is Viola Davis. Leave me alone.
Yes, Cheesy, you have to say it like that.
Viola.
Put him in his place for Christ's sake.
Viola. However you say it. Anyway.
Viola Davis.
And she's getting up there too, as far as her acting capabilities. What was that? The Help. The Help was amazing. But that wasn't even her.
Squad.
That was the other lady. Eat my shit. No, we're not gonna count Suicide Squad. We're not gonna count Suicide Squad. Nah, man.
The Suicide Squad then?
No, because she said
Oh,
it wasn't
man.
like she was showing chops in there. She's being a soulless, government agent. She's
Okay.
not really showing her
Okay.
capabilities.
I just want to mess with you. That was all.
Okay, all right, cool. Any other audible questions for you, gentlemen?
I mean, what, we got spy movies next week? Is that
No.
on top?
Yes, we do. So,
Spy
are we
movies
going to
next week.
establish what we're choosing now? Are we going to? I want Austin Powers. In all honesty, damn it! I know I said something different, but I want Austin Powers. I got to do the accent. I got to do it.
You're welcome to have
that's-
Austin Powers next
All
week.
right, cool. Calling it.
I mean, I'm definitely going to be going. So I'm going to be going the kitty route with this one for sure, 100%. Although, like I said, you can't go wrong with the leafy bug. You just can't do it. You just can't do it. Now walk over there and bite her in the ass. Something like that.
All right, Drew, what you got?
Probably gonna go with Spy Hard because it was just hilarious.
Okay, so we're not doing legit spy movies.
Oh, I mean, we can
We're all
still
doing-
talk legit. We can still
Oh, we're
legit
still.
talk spy movies.
Oh yeah, we will still legitly talk spy
Yeah.
movies.
We,
97,
hey,
99.
like you normally say,
Okay.
don't give it all away at the first go, but
Facts,
Oh,
big
God,
facts.
Don't blow it all over the place.
Don't blow the load.
There you go.
And obviously, everyone knows that we're going to talk about more shenanigans than we even know what to do with half the time. Look, okay, if we don't get sidetracked, are we really snack and flick?
Oh, we're good. I plan on it. I literally write sidetrack on the damn syllabus at this point.
Sidetrack 15 minutes here, sidetrack 5 minutes there.
We already know what we're doing in the next 2 weeks because you fuckers get sidetracked so easily.
Yes.
It's like
And before
no,
we
we're
go-
going this way.
I do have to say thank you to our viewers, thank you
Yes.
to our followers, and thank you to you three. Because I know I've been super busy. These guys have been kind of pulling weight for me here in the show with topics, and they just kind of give me the rundown of what we're talking about, and I just kind of fill in what I need to. And I appreciate it, guys, and I just want to let you guys know that. Trey, Dragon, Gadoni, you guys are. Thank you so much.
they really like me. They really, really
Right.
like
There you go.
Actually, I take that back. God damn it.
You always
Love
got to
you
mess it up.
Love you guys
This
too.
is why
Come
we
on,
can't have
Owen,
those
what
things.
was that from?
For
Come
those of you
on.
out there that have been
Well,
watching us
funny.
here on YouTube as well as Twitch, we're still working it out on Facebook. We don't know what's going on exactly. As soon as we have an update, you'll know something different. If you enjoy our bantering and our shenanigans, then please like the video, share the video, subscribe, and also go to our individual social medias and do the same there. So, gentlemen, it's your boy Trey Proper. I'm Trey Proper everywhere. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Don't go to my Twitter likes. Don't do it. You're not going to have a good time. And TikTok. And gentlemen, tell them where they can find you.
You can find me Dragon Chills, as Trey said, everywhere: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter,
Uniformity.
Twitch. Sheesh. Yeah, everywhere. There you go.
It's your boy Gadoni. You can find me here on Facebook, on Snack and Flick, and then on Tuesdays when we get back into the next season of Campfire Chronicles.
When's that come back?
I
There's a moth in
believe
here.
it is February of next year.
Sheesh.
Oh, okay. Damn, that
Because
breaks like that.
because you figure we've got all of the horror stuff for this month.
I'm just
so,
saying, you would think
like
that.
Friday we're going to California Great America, and we're gonna go do a haunted maze walkthrough out there. So
Take a
we're
picture?
gonna go and
Wait a minute, guys. Wait a
I'll
minute.
take-
Before we
I'll-
leave,
I'll get a video or two of
Just
me
thought
being
about this.
scared shitless walking through haunted houses.
next Monday is the 4th of October. We can't do spy movies yet. We got to get into some spooky shit.
Oh,
It's
That's a good
October.
10-4 by me. It's a good 10-4 by me.
are,
good
are
buddy.
we just gonna say it's spooky month?
It's
It's Snack and
Spooktober,
Flick?
Shocktober,
I thought,
all
I
that.
thought we were going to talk about our favorite kills and scenes, and that was the most we got because we cannot have Gadoni blowing his load yet.
You know, Gadoni, that's his
Okay,
favorite
hold on.
subject.
But the beautiful thing about, even though it's Spooktober, you ready for this, guys? You ready for this? The beautiful thing is you could even talk horror movies. You could talk children's horror movies. You could talk
Slashers.
a whole different plethora of horror movies.
He's in his
and
element, ladies and
genres
gentlemen.
and subgenres in
He's
the horror
hold on,
movie.
hold
So
on.
I think we
He's
can
in his
do it.
bag now. Let's go.
All right, it's not Spooktober for him. It's Sploogetober.
Hey, he can't sit back at all because all you're going to start seeing is horror, 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 horror. It's my hammer.
To be honest with you guys, also remember I will be absent one of the shows. So
What?
Oh,
yeah,
What-
I've
what am-
got vacation coming up, gentlemen. I'm sorry.
okay.
I
Well,
don't-
I
we're
don't-
just going to have to get somebody to fill in.
Nah, you guys.
Nah,
No, it's okay.
we'll get a
At
fill-in.
the end of October, I would say at the end of October, don't worry, Gedoni. I'm right there with you. I have another wedding to attend for my other best friend, and I will not be back by that Monday. However, if I do, it'll be really late Monday.
I might try and join via the phone, but we'll see how that works.
So
That's cool.
I just gotta see one thing right quick. Come on.
Oh,
Rats.
you know what we could actually talk? You know what we might be able to talk instead of spy movies, although I really want to do spy movies? B-rated horror movies.
Oh,
So
God.
so the question
Oh, yeah.
so the question is this, fellas. Are we gonna dress up on the 25th?
I knew he was going to ask that. Yes. Yes,
Goddamn
we
right
are.
we are.
Yes, we are.
Yes, because that's the last Monday that we have. Because Halloween is definitely on Sunday.
Wait, payday is okay. All right, cool. Let's go.
Hey, wait, and I'll be the day before. The day before, I'll be in Universal Studios Hollywood.
The day before, I'll be in Universal Studios.
Hollywood.
Yes.
Regal Cinemas. With my Regal Cinemas Fast Pass. And
I've got expendable
my large-
income. My credit score
my
is at
large
9,000.
buttered popcorn.
Even Leo's laughing at me right now.
Mwah.
You jackasses! I hope you know that.
he's over here
not with the glass.
Happy that I get to go, you dicks.
Gedoni's over here like Oprah's borrowing money from me. Let's just be real.
She's fallen on hard times. All right. Gotta get the fuck out of here. We love you, Drew. We gotta fuck with you.
Everyone put this stuff out there, right?
Except for Ro.
And no, except for me again. We always get sidetracked before the last one. You can find me on Facebook, RO Nemesis Gaming, on Twitch.tv, RO_Nemesis. And if I can ever have access to the Snack and Flick Facebook page, I will post myself going live on there too. Just to let everyone know. So if you want to come say hi and have a little chat with me in my streams, go for it. I'm always down to talk movies. Or rag on Gedoni.
You do
Or
that.
how to make Trey cry.
Ben,
Hashtag.
motherfucker. All right. It's been fun.
Hold on 1 second. There it is.
The classic. Just. There you go. All right. We out of here. Let's go.
You forgot to wheel it back though. Remember?
No, it stays out there for him. He's going to keep it because he's making me fucking cry about
Hearts and
shit.
kittens. Hearts and kittens, guys. Hearts and kittens.
Peace.